Hi, my name is Jack. I'm a recreation leader with the City of Los Alamitos Recreation Department, and this is the first video in a two-part video series where I'm going to show you guys how to solve a Rubik's Cube. In this first video, I'm going to show you guys how to solve the first two layers of a Rubik's Cube, and in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to finish it and solve the last layer. So again, for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to solve the first two layers. As you can see, the first two layers here in the white face are solved. So that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys in this video. In the second video, we're going to go into the last layer, which actually completes the Rubik's Cube. So a couple things about a Rubik's Cube that you need to know. There are three different types of pieces on a Rubik's Cube. There is corner pieces, edge pieces, and center pieces. So the center pieces never move, so they rotate, but they never change where they are on the cube. So the white and yellow are always opposite from each other. The orange and red are always opposite from each other. The blue and green are always opposite from each other. So the first step to solving our Rubik's Cube is we want to hold the cube with the white centerpiece on the top and the yellow one on the bottom. And what we want to do is we want to create a white cross with the centerpiece and the edge pieces. So we're going to look for any of the white edge pieces on the bottom with the white. So I have two right now. So let's pick this one. It has white and orange. So I'm also going to try to line this up with the orange center. So I'm just going to move this bottom face around until it's lined up with the orange center. So now it's lined up with the orange center, and I'm going to hold it facing me. And if I just want to move this up here, I can just move this front face twice, turning it twice, 180 degrees, and that lines it up. So this one is good. That's where that one needs to be. So let's look back on the bottom for another one. This is the white and green edge piece. So let's line this up with the green center. There it is. And again, holding it facing us and move it twice, the front face, till it's up there. Now, a problem that can occur is if you have a piece that's in the right spot. For example, this is the white and blue edge piece, but it needs to be flipped. The white needs to be up here, and the blue needs to be down here. So what you can do to solve this is hold it facing you with the edge that you need to fix facing you. We're gonna take this front one and we're gonna move it to the right. And then we're gonna move the top face. We're gonna move it to the right. We're gonna move the right face up. So turning it up like that. And then we're gonna move the top face with the white back. And so now this one has been flipped. So now we have three of our edges in, and where's our last edge? So here's our last edge. So it's kind of on the side where we can just turn it to bring it up like this. And we need to do those moves again because the white needs to be up here and the red needs to be down here. So let's turn this face to the right. I got jammed a little bit. Turn that one to the right, then move this one to the right again. Move the right side up. And move the top face in. And now we have our white cross with the edges connecting to the centers. Okay, so once we have our white cross here, we're gonna flip the cube over so that the white face is on the bottom and the yellow is on top. Now for this next part, I'm gonna show you guys two very important sequences of moves that you need to kind of get in your muscle memory. So the first one we're just gonna call the right sequence. So this one, you're holding the cube with the white on the bottom, and it goes like this. So the top layer goes to the left, the right layer goes up, then the top layer goes back in, and the right side goes back down. So you need to be able to do that one kind of with your muscle memory. So practice that one. The left sequence is the same thing, but mirrored. The top goes to the right, the left goes up, the top goes back down in, and the left goes down. So you need to be able to do that one too. Okay, so once you've got those two sequences down, I'm gonna show you guys what we do next. So we're looking for the white corner pieces and we wanna move them down into our bottom. So one of them is up here. So this is the white, red, and blue. So we're gonna move this top layer around until the corner is in between the blue and red edge pieces. So right now it's in between the blue and red, and the white is facing this way. So we're gonna have the white facing us, and we're gonna do the right sequence to move it down. So we're gonna do top out, right up, top in, right down. And that moved the corner where it needs to go. So let's look for another corner. There's another one right here with white on it. So this one is white, green, and orange. So we're going to move this one around until, oh, there we go. It's with the orange and green centerpieces. And again, the white is facing us. So since it's on the right, we're going to do the right sequence again. So top out, right up, top in, right down. So now that one's in. Now, let's see, here's another one. So this is our white, green, and red corner piece. So we're gonna shift this one around until it's in between the green and red pieces. So for this one, since it's on the left, we have the white facing us, it's on the left, so we're gonna do the left sequence. So the top goes out, left comes up, top goes back in, left goes down. Now the corner is where it needs to go. So the last corner is right here. So let me show you guys a problem that may occur. So sometimes if the white is facing the top and every time we do the thing it's not working, so the white is facing the top, we're used to it facing a side, you can just pick a side as long as the corner is in between the two centerpieces. If the white's on the top, we can just pick a side, so right now it's on the right, and we'll do the right algorithm, but we're just gonna have to do it more than one time. So we're just gonna do the right one, out, up, in, down. That put it in place, but the white still needs to move one more time. So we're gonna hold it and we're just gonna do it again. So out, up, in, down, and now it's how you recognize it. So we're gonna do the right algorithm again, out, up, in, and down. And that's the first layer solved. So the last thing that you need to do for the second layer, since we already solved the first layer, is so we're gonna have it upside down with the white facing down again. And we're looking for edge pieces in this top layer, for edge pieces that don't have yellow in them. So we just found one right here. This one is the blue and orange edge piece. So we're gonna align this one with the blue center. So here's the blue center, here's the blue edge. And we're gonna have it facing us, and it has the other side of the edge is orange, and orange is to the left of blue. So since this one needs to go right here, we need it to move to the left, we're gonna do the left sequence. So we're gonna go out, up, in, down. That's the left sequence. So we do that once, and then we're gonna flip the cube, so the same way that we put the corner in. So we're flipping it so that the white is facing us, and since it's on the right, we're doing the right sequence. So out, up, in, and down. And that puts the corner in with, or that puts the edge in with the corner. So now we're just gonna do that again. So here's another edge piece. It's the red and green edge piece. So we're gonna align that with the red center. So they're both red or flush. And that needs to move to the right. So this one is green, green, so it needs to be right here. So we're gonna do the right sequence. So that's out, up, in, down. So we just did the right sequence, and now again, just like we put the corners in, we have the white facing us. It's on the left, so we're gonna do the left sequence, which is, again, out, up, in, and down. And that edge piece is in. So let's find another edge piece. Here we go, orange and green. So the orange is flush with the orange center, good. Green is on the left, so it needs to move to the left. So we're gonna do the left sequence, out, up, in, down. Again, aligning the white with us, and it's on the right, so we're gonna do the right sequence, out, up, in, down. That one's in. The last edge piece is the red and blue. So we're aligning that with the red center. It needs to go to the left where the blue is, so we're gonna do the left algorithm, the left sequence, and align the white with us, the corner, just like we're putting the corner, and it's on the right side, so we're gonna do the right sequence. Out, up, in, down. And there you have the first two layers solved. So there you go. I hope you guys were able to successfully solve the first two layers of your Rubik's Cube. Again, in the next video, we're going to be solving the last layer, which creates a finished Rubik's Cube. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.
For more fun videos, follow us on our social media pages and visit our virtual community center at cityoflosalamitos.org/recreation.